Hello there, this is Guilty Victim again, and I'm giving you another StarCraft replay. And it's quite similar to the Mutalisk build that I've gone for before, except, as the title should say, I'm actually developing it into a Broodlord build. I'm still going to go for a standard Mutalisk build, get the 6 Mutalisks out, and on this occasion we're actually starting quite close to each other, which means I felt quite confident that I'm not going to get attacked. This game is again very hard, so there are more opportunity for the AI are going to rush a bigger army and then potentially attack us sooner than before. I'm playing with my friend Chi White and someone I haven't played before, so this Gabriel, he's just a random player that we met, and but I felt long as Chi White and I know what we're doing, then whoever we draw, I'm quite confident that I can go for a Mutalisk rush. I've actually in my previous replay I kind of sent my overlords to the back, but it's more map specific. In this game you can see I'm sending both my overlords to the front line. I'm actually placing them next to Xel'Naga towers. It's not like they can actually use the Xel'Naga towers to get the full visibility range, but I just place them right on top of the edge, because these are actually high grounds, and so if you can just get your overlord out of range, so that whatever marines or stalkers, when they go by, they can't actually attack your overlord straight away without spotting it. So that's why I'm just kind of like thinking, well, against very hard, I'm going to scout what's going on. Chi White, don't know why he's apologising. I think it was, I don't know. So yeah, just standard build, 13 drones, and then put down the pool, extractor as soon as I can, and then boot up the queen and another extractor. Now the Protoss player has gone for a forge straight away, so I think he's probably going to build some cannons to choke this area off. Chi White, he did say beforehand he's going to go for the Void Ray rush. Not sure what build he's going for actually. I would have thrown down second guess by now, so he might get a bit guess blocked later on. And get my second extractor. So basically this is where I place my overlord around the edge. I can just gain enough sight, because what happens is as the AI or the army is going to come up from this at this angle, so they naturally end up walking along the edge. So long as I gain sight to the edge, I know when there's an incoming attack. And Chiwai saying, well, I keep seeing these workers hovering around my base, so chances are they're going to attack me first. Blimey, how many? It doesn't really need to throw down the 4th pylon really, and he's not actually building more workers, which he should be doing. And he's actually, yeah, he's I don't know why he didn't throw down some Stargates sooner, so I don't know, maybe just all the chatting has interrupted us. So in this build, I'm literally just gonna, as soon as the layer's finished, as soon as my spy finishes, I'm just gonna get out 6 Mutalisks, and I'm sticking to that because in this map I can basically fly the Mutalisks right behind the enemy lines and just switch in between the 3 bases, attack one, kill the workers, attack the other workers, and then go for the 3rd base, and just keep hovering between the bases. So I feel 6 Mutalisks seems like a reasonable number. How's our Protoss player doing? He's been working off 1 gate and just getting the 2nd one out, and Chi White is getting his first Void Ray out. He's chrono boosting it out as soon as he can, and he's got enough energy to, yeah, he can do another boost, so he can get his Void Ray out in half the time, I think. Although you can, I will have a Void Ray rush built later on. I'm not sure when I'm going to submit that replay, because I just find it a little bit boring, so we shall see. Robotics facility, so it looks like just going for 2 gates and then robotics facility to maybe get out some immortals, or we don't even know what. Well, looks like we've got 2 Protoss players, and I think we've got a Terran player as well, so yeah, here we go. I can just about catch a glimpse of the enemy army coming in. So, and actually I've sent my 4th, I've hotkeyed this drone as number 4 because I plan on building expansion here. I just thought might as well capture the Xel'Naga tower so I can see what's going on. We can see the armies coming, and Chiwa saying, oh no, this is not good, this is a fail, here they come. All the marines are just shooting down the Stargate straight away, but as you can see he's already got the Void Ray off on his way. Now don't turn this Void Ray around. Chihuai, I've already spoken to him before about how best to use it. Unfortunately, I think his second Void Ray, as soon as it came out, it got destroyed. Or, oh, he managed to save it. Not for long, because basically the entire enemy armies are anti-air. So he's thinking, oh no. And Gabriel's asking me, saying like, what, no army? What are you doing? What a noob. I've got my army to save him, but, I can't really do it on my own. But guess what? You might notice the entire army's just kind of moved out, leaving this one stalker here, because Chirai just basically sticking to his gun, sending his Void Ray down here, attacking the main base, and what he does is just basically draws the entire AI's army back to the main base, because they think, oh no, the priority is actually defending our base, we can't just leave the space unchecked, so destroying this player is not that important, let's just do that. And it looks like you actually researched warp gate technology as well for some reason, even though it's going for Stargate build. Yeah, I've thrown down my expansion. It's a bit far away from my main, but I just can't be asked to. Haven't got time to destroy those rocks, and my Mutalisk already at the back of the enemy base. I've only got 5 here actually. I don't know if I've got a 6th one coming up. Yep, the 6th one's on its way. So as you can see, we're very hard. They've got way more workers than usual, and really does bunching up nicely. And just picking it off one by one. And I should have really gone for the Mew as well. And the thing is, I saw these Marauders and I thought, oh no, the reinforcements are here, so they're going to come and destroy my Mutis. In fact, it was a little bit later, so I could have killed more workers, but I didn't. And here's the army. I just kind of thought, you know what, I'm going to pull it out, and rather than going for the Protoss base, I'm going to check if there's an expansion, because that's my priority. And with my expansion, I'm already just queuing up my drones and then sending them to the gas as soon as they're finished. Coming back. Meanwhile, Chihuahua just going unchecked against the Protoss base, and I don't know why. Oh, here we go. Here they are trying to send a Void Raid on its way, but it doesn't matter. I know the enemy army is over there, so I'm back to attack the Terran base. So I'm just really whittling down the workers count. Let's see, how many workers have they got left? Terran, they've got 13. As to the 27 that I've got. Everyone else is over 20, but the Terran's just really severely damaged economically. And now I'm going for the Protoss, who has at this moment 29 pros, down 28 straight away, 27, and just basically shepherding them away like sheeps. To say, come on, I'm over here, so you should go over there in the opposite direction, and bunch yourself up together, so my glaive bounce can actually destroy more probes. Okay. As soon as the reinforcement arrive, just go, hello Terran, how are you doing? Not a good day to be an SEV really. But again, just do not engage the enemy units directly. What I've done is, as soon as my 6th motor's being built, I actually threw down my infestation pit so I can upgrade to the hive. So I finished my hive and I'm now upgrading to my greatest spire. And while that's happening, I'm just building up quite a few corruptors, so that as soon as the greatest spire finishes, I'm going to have my corruptor on the enemy line and just morphing them into brood lords. So Chihuahua is asking why can't I upgrade the Void Ray speed, and of course as of the last patch it's been removed because Void Ray with speed is just way overpowered. As you can see, the Terran's still trying to build more SCVs because it's just trying to get his if we look at the resource tab, normally very hard, they should have a even amount of mineral income, but because I'm just really harassing their workers, they just all their bases, all their workers all the income just going down the hill really. So 500 is not really what very hard can achieve, but they just don't really know what to do when they're under attack. And I've got my 5 corruptors here, and just kind of thinking my greatest spies finished. I'm just saving up for gas, so let's just move them into position before moving them. I should have sent up here earlier, but what's interesting now is I do something that might not be immediately obvious. I actually stop attacking with my Mutalisk, just sitting here, and as you can see, the purple, orange, they can see my Mutalisk. I think if I pause it for a second and change it to the computer views, they can just see that one Mutalisk there. So I'm within range, visible range, and they're thinking, hold on a second, there's an army here, so I need to send all my units over here to defend this position. And I don't know where these stalkers are going. Getting another expansion ready. But what's happening is I am now keeping my Broodlords here